I'm Isa, and today I'm here with...
Hi guys, I'm Avi and I'm from the customer service team.
Yes, so today we're here with Avi for another round of Adulting with Myra, Jenga edition. Woo! Are you excited?
Let's go.
How excited are you? On a scale of 1 to 10?
8.
It's not good enough. You should say 100. That's the only answer.
Just a bit nervous because it's been really long since I played Jenga, and let's see how far we can take this.
Don't be nervous because you're playing against me. I wouldn't be nervous if I was playing against me. So the same rules apply. So we'll just be playing a round of Jenga while answering up to 7 questions about adulting. So we'll just take turns answering while playing this. So if anyone, either me or you, maybe you this time, makes the Jenga tower drop, then that's when we'll immediately end the video.
Alright.
Okay, clear?
Let's start.
Okay, let's start. I'll start by asking you one question. And you can get started with choose your piece. Your first piece of Jenga. So Avi, do you remember your school teachers still?
Yes, a few of them. I still do remember them.
So who was your favorite?
To be honest, my favorite teacher will be actually the discipline teachers and my maths teacher as well.
Why? Discipline I can understand.
My maths teacher was one of the teachers who never gave up on any of us during SPM time especially. No matter what the results were, no matter how much of no matter how naughty we were in class, she was always the patient one. She was more of a mother to all of us more than a teacher.
That's so nice. I wish I had a math teacher like that, but I don't really like math. There's only one year where I got an A in my math class because I was like, I love this teacher. Then I changed teachers and I was like, I hate math again. Your turn to play the Jenga and to ask me a question.
Okay.
But what about the discipline teacher though?
Because almost the same reason, but it's just that for the amount of troubles we have given him during school days.
What's the worst thing you've done? That got you into the most trouble in school?
Gotten into a few fights and mostly ponteng sekolah lah.
For you, so you lompat pagar?
Yes, and I was the prefect of the school, so.
And you were the prefect? Amazing. That's how you get away with it.
Alright, so question number 1. What was the biggest challenge you faced when starting adulthood?
When starting adulthood? I just started adulthood. I'm at the mature age of 23. Very old, kidding. Something I faced. Well, I think the hardest part was that realizing that everyone has different priorities now, especially when you start working. So especially with like my friends, it's harder to like find a proper timing that suits everyone. So we end up meeting each other less and then catching up with each other less, which is a bit sad, but it's like, I'm also like happy to see what everyone's accomplishing and stuff. But it's like, it's hard to get the timing right now because everyone is busy doing their own thing.
Correct.
So yeah, that's one of the hardest challenges I face because I'm also a quality time girl. you know. Yes. So yes, you get less quality time with like people you care about lah, because you don't really have as much time anymore. I mean, when you're working, anyways, you're only done by like at night. You're only free at night or the weekends.
Where you want to rest and just not do anything at times.
Yeah.
Understood.
Exactly. Is it my turn to ask you a question? Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry. Here, your turn to play the Jenga.
Let's make it a bit hard.
It's hard to unfold this. I don't know why. Okay. What do you miss the most about your childhood?
I would say having fun in the sense of having a stress-free childhood where there's nothing much to worry and you just wait to get back home just to have fun all over again the whole day. Yeah, because adulting is not like that, and especially once you start working, like what you told just now, we do not have much time for our family, friends, or even to do your hobbies at times.
That's true. Everything you have to just squish it into like, got some time
Very
here. Like, got an hour. Come on, let's rush. Yeah, I miss that part about childhood too. So I guess you had a lot of friends growing up?
Yeah, definitely.
I did not like people that much growing up.
Okay.
Funny.
So question number 2. How did you handle the transition from adolescence to adulthood?
Oh, how did I handle the transition from adolescence to adulthood?
Interesting.
I just had to deal with it. That's the best way to deal with things. Just handle it as it happens. I mean, from adolescence would be like around high school, uni. I would count adulthood as like when I started working, I guess. The transition, I mean, I think it wasn't that especially difficult for me because people I'm working with as well are like quite young. So I wasn't like forced to essentially like grow up as much as I would have if I worked in a different environment. So I got lucky there. But then, how did I handle the transition? I don't know. It's hard because you have to learn how to prioritize everything. It's like, what do you have to do, and like things, and you have to start like taking on more responsibilities because you're earning, and you have to start making like your payments and everything. So it's like, hey, and you have to start properly like thinking about your future. Because you're like, wow, I am getting older. I do need to figure my E out, my beep. Yeah, it's like, wow, I am a bit all over the place, and I do need to start preparing for like my future, like because it's coming very soon. And you realize like, oh my god, in 5 years time I'm gonna be at this age, like oh my god, and I used to think that at this age I would accomplish this much, but how am I gonna accomplish all these things, right? Yeah. So it's like, wow, because sometimes you start thinking like, wow, I expected things, because you would expect things to turn out differently. Then you're like, oh, but I'm somewhere else now. But yeah, the best way to handle the transition is just to deal with things one at a time, I would say. Yeah.
Correct.
Yes.
Cool.
Amazing. My turn. So many deep questions. What the heck? So, have you ever had an experience with bullying in school, and what was it? If you have.
No, I wasn't bullied during school, but I do have friends who have gone through a bullying phase during school times, and it sucks going through that during schooling days especially. But I think so. The people around me who went through that handled it well enough. It was okay. It wasn't really serious or really bad.
School level bullying. I mean, things can be tough. It's like, I don't know, kids can be mean sometimes. I guess everyone's like trying to figure out their own identity, and so everyone's like insecure. There'll be people who are especially insecure about themselves, that they feel the need to push down others, So it's like, it's so sucky. So if you're a bully, stop it. Like, stop it. I will smack you. But if you're getting bullied, I don't know, I feel like, because I also have people I know that have gotten bullied as well. So it's like, when you're in that situation, it's really hard to like really do anything about it. Because the way they make you feel is like, as if you're so insignificant. But if you are getting bullied, don't just tell your friends at least. Don't suffer in silence, okay? Please, please. Yes. But I have never personally experienced that. Hopefully, actually, looking back, I probably have. But I think growing up, I just didn't really care much because my full name is like Sharifa Zabunisa, so people used to take that and like, do you know like this actor or MC or something named Zaibu, like the bald guy? So there's this guy named Zaibu, and then the kids would always be like, hey, Zaibu, and they would take like my hair tie and throw it around, but then I would be like, I don't even know who that is. So I would just stare at them when they try to bully me, and they're just like, oh, never mind. So I guess I have been there have been bullying attempts towards me, but they were never successful because I never really cared enough. So I was like, okay, anyways.
Happens.
It just happened.
Is it my turn?
Your turn to ask me a question. We are down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions. So you only need 2 more.
That's great.
Which one should I?
Question number 3. What was the biggest challenge you faced as a child?
Biggest challenge I faced as a child.
Yep.
The biggest challenge. The multiplication table. So the multiplication table was especially difficult for me because I'm a words girl rather than a numbers girl. Trust me. So yeah. Math. It's very hard for me. I always did very well in like English. I'm using one hand.
It's going down.
Ha! Ha ha! See?
Not bad.
Have faith.
Not bad.
Trust me. I have magical, powerful hands. See, I will not lose this time. But yeah, the hardest thing for me in my childhood was multiplication tables. Like, that was the one thing that made me suffer mentally, emotionally, everything. It was damaging.
So
It
much
was
for
internally
maths.
damaging. Like, I remember, like before exams, my parents would make me sit in the room, and they would buy like the huge poster of like the multiplication tables, and they would make me sit there and just memorize it. And so I would just sit there and I'd be like, 12 times 12. So yes, that was the hardest part about my childhood. Oh my god, my turn again.
Okay.
How did you do this? Okay, whatever. We answered 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh my god, actually this is the last question.
Yay.
So, when you think of marriage, what's the first word that pops up in your head?
Love.
Wow, he's a romantic. Elaborate.
I said love because, I mean, in a very general way, without love you can't lead a happy marriage life.
True.
But with love comes great understanding, trust. Your partner has to be your friend. If your plus one is not like a friend to you, then your married life is not going to be happy, peaceful, I can say. Full of challenges, stressness.
Very true.
Stressful.
I agree. And you're already stressed out at work.
No.
I did it.
Okay, fine. No.
Oh my god. I'm so proud of myself this round. Then what's the most important thing that you think about, like, when it comes to marriage? Love. But then the most important thing to maintain that?
To have the commitment to always show the values that I told a while ago, because there will be days where you will feel like you don't want to show it or you don't need it, but end of the day we have to remember that it's also part of a commitment also.
Commitment. That's the word I think of.
Commitment will be the key word there.
Very true.
Great. Now,
final one before we wrap it up. So, can you believe it? I did it. I didn't lose. Oh my god. We didn't lose this round. And we got to 7 questions. Oh my god, actually, so that's the end of this video. I'm not even kidding. And I didn't drop it. I almost dropped it. It's literally like saying it, but it's like, it's still standing. This Jenga is me. This is my current mental state, emotional, physical, everything. This
broken
is me.
but holding on.
Yes, we're holding on.
And
you can hold on too. You can hold on too. Yes. Okay. Thank you so much, Avi.
You're welcome,
I hope
guys.
you enjoyed this round of Adulting with Myra, Jenga edition. So yes, if you want to see more of Avi and know more about his thoughts or whatever, we will invite him back on if you guys want it. Only if you want it, okay? So tell us if you do. Okay, so if you really enjoyed watching this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check out the other videos about adulting with Myra. See you in the next
guys.
video.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.